Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Indian Programmer on YouTube. And in this particular lecture I'm going to make a simple GUI based application. In this particular lecture in particular I will use the GUI features, and I'm not going to discuss much of the code, but in the next lecture I will try to write the whole code which is behind on my own and make the application instead of using this GUI features of the IDE and taking its help, so that we can know that what's the actual code that is running behind. So for that reason, we first of all need to create some new project, and it's a Java application which we want to make. So next over here, and let it be the GUI, and it be the second. So as the project name in the earlier lecture was GUI1, so I'm writing the name in continuation to that. So now you can see that we have a GUI2. Let's add some frame, first of all a window to this particular project. So for this reason we can go over here and we can click over here, and we can add a JFrame form directly, or we can write the code also, but it would be easy for us to use it from here only. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to use the I'm going to rename it as JFrame1, so that we can easily know that it is the first frame. And we can, as you can see, that there are the swing containers on the right, and there are the swing controls. So for this particular app, I'm going to suppose I'm going to add a button, and first of all I would like to tell you certain more things. And like if I right click over here on the frame, so there are certain things which we can see. So we can preview the design, we can bind the things, and we can have the events. And the main thing over here is that we have the design. So as you layout. So as I've told, that if you want to place your components in a particular manner, then you can use these layouts. So over here, as it is the border layout by default, but I would like to use the absolute layout for this particular program. If I right click now and I go through the set layout, then it is the absolute layout now, and I'm going to drag and drop the components now. So first of all, I'm going to drag this button. You can see that it is a J button, and there is a certain text which is written. So for this reason I need to go to the properties. I'm right clicking it and I'm going to the properties over here. And when I go to the properties, so what happens is that as you can see that the text over here is the JButton1, so that's why it was appearing JButton1 over there in the GUI. So I can rename this, and I can write it over here as click here or something, which makes it appropriate for its functioning. Now it is a click here. Now let's have another component, another control. So let's have I think that we should have the text, not text area right now, but text field. That was I was trying to drag. So as here also there is certain text which is appearing by default. I'm going to edit the text, and I'm going to write that write your name or enter your name. So enter your name. So as you can see that the whole text is not appearing over here, but when I will click somewhere else, then it would auto adjust itself. And we can also increase its size in this particular manner by dragging the borders, and we can also increase like this. So now it's fine. And suppose if I want that the person writes his name over here, and then when the person clicks over here, mm, then this particular component, the text which is over here, that is the name, is to be displayed on particular dialogues. I have told you that dialogue is also a container. So when any person clicks over here, then what happens, that the text which is written over here is displayed in a dialog. So for this reason, what I need is that I need to use a property of this particular text field, and that property is get text. So if I double click over here, then I get this j button one dot action performed. So what actually this is, so this method actually is going to show the code, or we have to write the code whichever action we want to be performed. As I've told that in this particular case, we want that the when the button is clicked, then the text of the text field is forwarded to a dialog. So the name was j text field one, I guess, dot see the intelligence, this particular IDE get text. So get text is the method. So I'm entering over here, and if we are going to have certain text, then we should have a particular variable that can hold that text. For this reason, I'm going to use the string, and I'm going to make a string. Let the name be let the name of the string be name, and then over here I'm going to write the name is equals to now. So whatever text would be there in the j text field 1, this particular get text method, or this particular function will get that particular text and place this assign this to the name variable, which is of string type. So now this will hold the name, and now I want that this should be displayed. For this reason, what I need is that I would need a j option pane, and I will need to add that j option pane pane dot. So if I want a particular dialog box, for this particular reason, I will need to use the method show. It's not showing now, but if I add a particular word, then you will know that which method I'm calling for. So I need to display a particular message. So I want a message dialog. So now it's okay for me. And the root pin, as there is no root pin now, so I'm going to use it as now. And the name by default, see the intelligence that it is saying, that showing that we want the name to be displayed, and now this will display the name. Okay. So let's try to run this. For this particular, I'm going to first of all delete this default safely, and delete so I'm just going to refactor it, and now you can see that this is the only in the Java file jframe1.java. And if I go down, then we have the main method over here by default. And if I'm going to run this, then so I'm going to run this, but as I've not set the size, so might be that the size would not be looking good. So you can see that it is not having a fixed size now, because I've not set the size, and the default text was enter your name, but I'm going to change it to um, I'm going to write that welcome to Indian programmer. And when I'm going to click this, you can see that it is appearing with when welcome to Indian programmer. So, and if I want to improve this little bit, and then I can set its size also. So for that reason I can use the sorry if I'm using this, okay, frame one dot set why is the intelligence not showing? I don't know, but I guess that I'm doing something wrong, and the reason might be that I have instantiated it over here. And so when the JFrame is created, we can use the method over here, all here in the constructor. So when the constructor will be called and the frame will be created, then we want that set size. So for this particular reason, we can use it over here, set size, and we can have it 600 comma 600. Might be that the positioning of the components would not be nice now, but we can do something to make it look good. That I will try to do, but for now I'm going to run it in the simple manner. You can see that the position is not that good. Actually, the reason is that we are using the absolute layout, and in the absolute layout what happens is that the components would be placed where we have placed them. We have dragged and dropped them. They will be placed absolutely at that place only. So if I want that these components should be placed at some particular location, at particular like we can have that in the north or in the south or in the center, then what we can use some other layout. In absolute, what happens is that we have dropped over here, so it would be over here only. Or what we can do over here in this particular case is that we can go back and now see that and adjust the things so that it might look better. So let's drag these things a bit down. Okay, and if I want that the whole text should appear, then I should also expand this a bit. Now I guess that it should look, but I'm not sure. Let's see that what happens, because it is the absolute layout. So let's first of all save all things and then we should run. Now let's see that what happens. You can see that now everything is appearing, and still a bit of, don't know why is it not displaying in the same way as it is appearing. So let's save once again and now run once again. Okay, it's fine. But in the next I would use some other layout, and I will show that how you can do the better positioning. And for this particular reason only, I use this absolute layout, so that you can understand that at different situations you need different sort of layouts. So that's all for this particular video lecture, and I will explain the details of the code in the next lecture. Thanks for watching.